Okay, so flip around. This is my classic stretch. I have this on here in a big long video if you want to jump to that one, but this is basically the same thing, just a little bit shorter. So rolling down, one knee into your chest and stretch it up. Either keep this knee bent or straighten it out. And then gently push into the leg, into the arms with your leg. Push, push, push. And pull. Should go a little bit farther. And again, push into the arms. And release it. Good. One more time, push into those arms with that hamstring. And just hold. Maybe stretch out that bottom leg if you haven't already. Think of arching your back here. It will really get into your hamstrings. That really helps. Relax the shoulders. Try and keep both hips square. Now we're going to bring it across the body, keeping that hip down, getting into that outside IT band and hip area. Different part of the leg. Good. And then opening out to the side like a développé second, but don't let the supporting hip come up. Try and keep it down. You want to stretch how you want to be. So like this doesn't work. So come back to the center. And just hold it for another couple of seconds. Gently pull it in towards you. Again, think of arching that back. That really helps. And release. Good. Other side. I like to start with my knee bent and then stretch it out. So push into the hands. Push, push, push. Use that hamstring. Release it. Pull it towards you. Should go a little farther. And again, push into the hamstrings. Push, push. Into the arms with the hamstrings. Hello, English. Pull it towards you. Last time, push into the arms. And release. Maybe stretch out the bottom leg. Arching the back slightly. Getting into those hamstrings. Again, we want a straight back on our développé front. We don't want a rounded back. So try and stretch how you want to be. And then across the body. Getting into that outer hip. Hello, IT bands. Good. And then opening out to that second position. Trying to keep the opposite hip on the floor. Back to the center. One final hold here. Good. First side, foot to knee. Bring the legs towards you. Again, trying to keep that back arch. That will help getting into that outer hip. Pull the legs however you can into you and just hold. Some people like to grab under. Some people like to grab around. I just like to hold my knee and press the other one out and keep my back arched, and that really works. Just breathing. We worked all those turnout muscles, so this is really important. And other side. Switch. Pull it into you. Another way you can feel it is if you pull this knee into your shoulder, the same shoulder. That kind of really gets into that hip. So line it up with your shoulders. All right, both legs up. We got to do our straddle, so I have to move. So opening out to the side, gently pressing those legs down. You can use the wall. I don't exactly recommend it. I like being in control. And just breathing wherever you have a tight spot. Feel like you're breathing into it. That's some sort of mental trick that helps you relax. Big inhale and exhale. Let that gravity take over. Good. And then using your hands, so we don't rip anything, push your legs together, rock up to sitting. Let's do our hip opener. So one leg on top of the other and hinging forward. Again, rounding doesn't do much. Keep that back arched. You'll feel it more on your hips. I like to go about halfway. That's better for me. Some people like all the way. Just maneuver around till you find a spot and just hold it. Good. Coming back to center, cross-legged position. Whatever leg's on top, that arm goes up. We go the other way. This is one of my favorites. And then push that top leg away, maybe even twist. You should feel it in your waistband. I literally cannot take class without this stretch because I'm very short-waisted. If any of you are short-waisted like me, you know my pain. I get real tight up here because there's not a lot of room to do arabesque and stuff, so this gets really tight. So this is good to do. let's do the other side. So first, cross those legs, sitting up nice and tall, hinging forward. Again, always you have one leg better than the other. Welcome to ballet. Welcome to life, really. Good. And then whatever leg's on top, that arm goes up, we go the other way. That's just how I like to get into it. And then you can take that arm and push that knee the other direction, maybe even twist those shoulders, maneuvering around till you find a spot. And just hold. Good, coming up, if you want to stretch your inner thighs, keep your legs towards you. If you want to do more of outer hip like me, I'm doing double attitude front, so elongated, sitting up nice and tall, hinging forward, using your elbows to push those knees down if you can. This really gets into those outer hips. Feel free to crack your knuckles as you go. And just hold. Again, this is all in that separate stretch video if you want to ever do that. I did it a couple years ago now, but it's basically the same. So while we're here, opening out to your straddle, maybe you'll get a hip pop or two. Let's go one direction. Now your side should feel a little bit more open since we did that other side stretch first. Good. Feel like your legs going one direction, your arms going to the other. Get that pull in that hip socket. Good, and let's go the other direction. One leg going one way, other arm going the other way. Good. And coming back up to sitting. I'm going to flip around, but both legs together. Now this is where we turn off the legs entirely. Let them relax. What we're going to do is tuck the chin in around the back, and you're just going to feel that between your shoulder blades. And just hold. Let gravity take over. Now very slowly sit up. Very, very slowly. Now we go forward. Grab onto those feet if you can, keeping the back straight. Now you should feel it more in your legs, so your back is not taking over. So that's what I like to do before I do this stretch, because sometimes we do this and then your back gets it, not your legs. So let the legs get it. Good, and then sitting up nice and tall. Okay, so let's move into our split series. You guys have done this with me before. So what we do is we bring one leg forward. If this is your thing, great, stay there. If not, you can go all the way forward, up and off the kneecap. Stretching, getting that hip flexor. Remember, we're breaking down our split into hip flexor, quad, and hamstring. If you don't have your split, that's how you can get there. So option 2, either stay there or lift the back leg off, grab it with the opposite arm. This is totally optional. Some people just are not structurally built for this one. That's totally fine. Good, and now hinging back, stretch the front leg. Again, trying to keep the back arched. Not here, this is not going to do anything. Keep that back arched. Dig that heel in. Maybe turn the foot out a little bit. Send the hips away from you. We're getting into the hamstring. And then if you can, slide out into the split. Hip, flexor, quad, hamstring. That's how you get your split. And remember on this too, not here. No, here, there's your soda shop, right? Squared hips, nice and lifted. Good. Let's do the other side. I'm going to flip. So, all fours to start. One leg forward, either staying up tall or coming forward, up and off the kneecap. And breathe. Option step 2, back leg comes off, opposite arm off the floor, grabbing it. Well, obviously it's off the floor. Duh, Katie. Hello. Good, breathing. And then releasing it, hinging back, stretching that front leg out. Keeping the back straight, setting the hips away from you. And then if you can, sliding out into your split, squaring off those shoulders, squaring off those hips. Coming back to all fours, let's do a little bit of an arch and curl to get that back going. So arch and curl and arched and curl. From here, this is my favorite stretch ever. Demi-point on the back toes. Going into child's pose, stay on demi-point. Use your arms to push you back, and you will really feel that stretch in your toes. So important because we point all the time. We've got to stretch the opposite way. So now coming to a crouched position, you should be able to lift your arms off. That's how far back you are. This is for your Achilles. So just let gravity take over, let the head hang. And just hold for a minute. Good. Push down into the feet. Step back to downward facing dog. So you're making a big V. One knee bends, one knee stretches. So you're getting the Achilles in one foot, calf in the other, and switch. And switch. My mat is squeaky. Keep going at your own pace. Good. And both heels down. Now, both heels down. Walk your feet into your hands. And just hold. Let's hang out here a minute. Good. Slowly bend those knees, rolling up. I'm going to sit down because I'm out of frame. But that's it. You did it.